Holy crap, chat. Woody posted last night that they hit rank 1 on the in Snap. They have 9,000 Snap points already. 3 days into the season. How? Because your rank in Marvel Snap is your measure of your ability to grind more than anything. There's no bots post-infinite, Hoist. Yeah, Woody's excellent to Snap, but he also plays a ton. You don't get to 9,000 just by being excellent. Yeah, the last time we had bots at Infinite was before the leaderboard went up, which has been a while now. I'm gonna have to give them an energy when I Killmonger, which is unfortunate. I think it's this for the sake of energy efficiency. It could be this, so that way if I draw a Dakin into Carnage, this could be a Carnage path.
Enough said, bub.
Hopefully a 7th energy next turn doesn't matter. And hopefully we take this X-23 and put it somewhere not alongside the Wolverine. Cool. That's ideal. Is there any reason to play Mockingbird out this turn? What a Black Bolt. So, the upside to playing Jeff is I'm getting points in the Angela path, but if they're Venoming here, I don't need those points. They could kill the demon. Yeah, but if they kill the demon, this still costs 2, yeah? Black Bolt could catch death. We killed 1, 2... Yeah, I suppose that's true. Alright, well, Black Bolt. Oh, I guess Black Bolt also makes Mockingbird cheaper too, huh? Oh, and then Black Bolt means that I get to play this, and this is lovely. Zola man. If they were setting up a Zola, they would have played the null here. Yeah, every time? Opponent. Oh, Dawkins! That's Casserolia. Angela getting up to a casual 9. Feels good, man. Feels good, man.
Victory.
Game is so much better with Roll of Angela. 100% agree. It gives me hope we might get real werewolf back again someday, chat. Might get a real werewolf, chat. You know anything with Bast Angela Kitty yet? Yeah, the deck highlight on the YouTube channel this morning is Bast Bounce. I spent some time playing that yesterday at the ladder. Is 4-cost werewolf that bad? Yes. Next question. I think I would snap here if I didn't want to risk chasing my opponent out. I just want to see this game play out though. So I'm gonna deck in, and then next turn we'll get to go Hood, Shard, Jeff here. Hood, Magic, probably some kind of clutter deck. So this Killmonger's probably great. And this is the Angela synergy. You get to play your ones into the Angela path, then Killmonger them out. Oh, I mean, the Wolf was nerfed to 4. Wolf has always been kind of mid since they nerfed it to 4. Is Dak in a key card? Chat, I have no idea if this pile of cards is good or bad. It's literally our first couple of games with it. Singularity, thank you for the half a year. Welcome back. I feel like I should take away Limbo, yeah? I think they're gonna Doc-Ock me. I mean, if they Doc-Ock me, they probably get Shang-Chi, yeah? Do I want to sacrifice Secret Keeper? I think I want to get rid of her just so I don't have too many things in play. I don't think the 2 points matters.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Puts me to 10 on the right. gives me -1 down to 6 in the middle. It gives me a bunch over here. Honestly, do I just put the Jeff back over here? This puts me to 15, 16 over here. I guess there's a chance they have nothing here. They're probably not playing here. I think they're more likely to play for these two. I'm gonna play hard for the left. I think if they beat 10 over here, they're not beating 6 here. Or whatever we put here. Yeah.
Victory.
We are explicitly not going to be snapping much today. I'm basically only going to be snapping my strong hands when my opponent snaps me first, because I'm just trying not to chase people out, because I want to see, I have a bunch of new deck ideas and rehashed older deck ideas cooked up. I'll snap bots. Yes, I will snap the bots. But against humans, I just want to get a feel for, can my decks keep up with what other humans are doing? And the cubes don't really matter to me. So like someone asked like, this deck, can I replace deck? And I'm just trying to get a baseline for if this deck in general is good. Is it remotely competitive? We need a soundboard to get our dopamine hits, baby. Base art Magneto with a purple border. This is either a bot or our opponent is a sociopath. One of the two.
Oh, snap.
Untapped shows it's a bot. Untapped has a lot of false positives with its bot identification currently. So yes, this says bot, but that is not a guarantee. I don't care if they get the Mobius. I kind of want to just do this. And then we'll like play Mysterio next turn and work towards making this free. Yes, the second purple border makes it more likely to be a human. Is noteworthy. If this is also a purple border, this is likely a false positive. Probably an AI. Why would you put a fake Mysterio in the Angela path? 'Cause I don't think I need more help there. I think I might have enough points between Dakin and the Angela to win that path as is. Nova before the shard is 1 more point, Dakin. Yeah, so before we got Morbius, though, playing the shard out would have made, Angela, or sorry, would have made Mockingbird, smaller. And this is a they're winning on the last turn of the game, so they snap me stat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was an AI. Well, I will say this deck feels very functional so far. The what is my deck interested in doing, and is it executing that interesting, if the thing it's interested in doing consistently is a yes so far. Angela has consistently been 8 to 10 for us. Does an AI have Mobius? It has my Mobius, created by White Palace. I was really close to recommending Mockingbird's a card you could reasonably spend tokens on. I think if you have all of the cards I said are good token pickups in my recent Spotlight Cash breakdown video and you have tokens, I think picking up Mockingbird would be fine. She's a very powerful, reasonable card. It's a very unique effect. We will definitely be playing Crossbones and Scar today. Oh, chat, as I sit here and fidget with it, I've often been doing this since we did our first sponsor with them last month, but we're sponsored today again by the wonderful folks who make my wallet, the Extra Wallet. Check them out. We'll have a deeper product showcase later, but it's my favorite fidget toy of the lately as we push the button and my cards pop up out of the top. So, with Angela and Killmonger in my opener, I want to wait to play Hood so we can play him out into the Angela path to make her larger. Oh, I need to update the bot. Crossbones is 10 power. Is it just this? It's probably just this, yeah? As much as I would like to be energy efficient with deck and drawing a bunch of cards, sounds lovely here. This is a point where I would press the snap button if I didn't want to have games play out today. Get fucked, Buttercup. I do suppose that them doing that into Xandar means they can shang my Mockingbird, which is a little annoying. Arsenault, thank you for the 39 months. Welcome back. I'm guaranteed to draw Nova next turn. Do I play? Oh, we could DAC in 2. Yeah, that's true. I could do this. And then next turn, we have Mysterio, Nova, Shard, Carnage. Zemo could be coming, sure. So they don't have cost reduction, so they can't Shang and Killmonger. Is it just this? I think it's still just this. It gives me 9 here. It gives me a ton here. It gives me a ton here. Yeah. And this is... We were having a discussion earlier about mill decks and things feeling bad. But this is another thing that it does, right? Like, the only reason I was able to look at my gameplay here and be like, I'm guaranteed drawing Nova, let's make choices accordingly, is because my opponent gladiatored me, yeah? They thinned my deck by 1 card. I guess we drew with Nico too, but Nico's draw alone wouldn't have been enough to determine us to be like, we're getting Nova. Well, Getra, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. I'm definitely picking up what this deck is putting down, chat. It's doing a lot of things I enjoy doing. Noodling around to the deck editor last night was like, yes, this is an old favorite I would like to try again, please. We beep, and we boop, and we bop, and we wop. Just look at her grow, chat. It's gorgeous. Grow, my pretties, grow. Look at her just power up to 7. Oh, I guess this kills her things getting negatived on the left. I didn't think about that. That's fine. We'll draw a Carnage to eat our Mysterio on the left and Shang-Chi to deal with the middle. It'll be fine. Thank you, Yandu. Appreciate your service. Prox worth getting if you don't have Corvus. Yeah, Corvus is a lot less important than Proxima. Against a human, I would Shang them this turn. However, against a bot, I want better cube equity, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait to do this. I want them to snap me potentially.
Opponent snapped.
Chat, if you're one of those people who feels jealous or you feel like you're less than when you see content creators posting their day one infinite posts,
Victory.
content creators aren't getting day one infinite because they're significantly better at Marvel Snap than you. They're getting infinite because they can do what I just did there and say I should make a different play, so this bot gives me 8 fucking cubes. They know. They know how to leverage the system. Speaking of knowing how to leverage the system, I know how to leverage these adverts so they don't go over gameplay. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Dwight! Thank you for the 90-month resubscription. The man, the myth, the legend. Feels like a lifetime ago that we were carpooling to SCG Invitationals. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad Angela is playable again, but what is Mobius tech for in this deck? Thanks, Funktrap. Mobius is just a generically good card. It's good against Loki. It's good against opposing Mockingbirds. It's good against Sarah. Fine against High Evolutionary. Yeah. Is there a Nico substitute? No, Nico should be your next token purchase. She's very good. Well, I guess that's not true. Nico's gonna be in a spotlight catch soon. That wasn't true for a little while. Bookmark your spotlights, chat. Nico is lovely. Unique, powerful card. I think the menu music tracks for Snap are consistently good, but I also think this current one is better than some of the other recent ones. Thank you for the baker's dozen. Appreciate that. Lie to me, Jeff. Angela is great now. I don't even have to lie to you, Marty. She's just a legitimately good card again. 6 to 10 in most games. Truly lovely as far as 2-drops go. Two bots in a row. Yes, so the MMR bracket that my account exists in is my MMR bracket is one where most people climb to infinite on day one. So we had a couple of back-to-back bots yesterday too. There just aren't a lot of people that are still pre-infinite where I'm playing at. Oh yeah, sorry. Getting extra cubes for the bot's a good call. Dark Rider, thank you for the 5 years. Appreciate the 60-month resubscription. Welcome back. I'll do this here, And then next turn I go Shard, Carnage, Mockingbird. Nova's actually better, yeah? It puts more points out on the board. Because this is giving me four here, but this is also giving me 4 here, and this is giving me an extra 1 here, and an extra 2 here.
Victory.
Freaking retreat bots. Oh, what a waste of everybody's time. What a wonderful use of everybody's time. I bet our Hella matchup's not good. Thoughts on Elsa for 6? I'm not convinced that Elsa's a playable card. I am skeptical that Elsa is currently good. I would definitely not recommend spending tokens on her. If you want my short list of cards that I think is worth spending tokens on, I would recommend checking out my Spotlight Cash video here. I just have too many things discarded here. Even with Nova Killmonger, we lose the middle. That's not true. This survives, so I'd have 4 or 5. We'd tie the middle. But we're just never winning the tiebreaker, yeah? This is bigger, yeah? Unlucky. Maybe all their things will go middle and their Dracula will miss.
Minions to me.
Actually, ended up being way closer than I thought. This matchup's probably impossible for us. None of our interaction is meaningful here. And our numbers are just not going to be big enough to keep up with the numbers that they produce. Definitely a mediocre stay. Vibe on the Nova, because we could potentially play that out into an Angela path, then Killmonger it away later. Losing Dakin's like kind of sad, but I'll have a 0-4 now once I put Mobius into play, which is nice. I want to put Mobius into the same path as Zabu, so that way if they have like an Enchantress, they have to Enchantress my Mobius and their Zabu simultaneously. And they could have something like Rogue, but this is definitely the best one. I think it's this, and then next turn we go this. I need to play Carnage out before turn 5, because turn 5 is when they Doc-Ock me. That can get me in trouble. If I have Carnage in my hand still. Actually, they're a Shang-Chi deck. I don't want to Carnage my... I don't want to Nova my Mockingbird because they're a Shang-Chi deck. If I do this, I will still have a 3 energy discount on this, which is plenty. Oh, actually, I'll have, yeah, 3 energy because I'll have the pink. Sorry, I thought it was going to be 2 because I'm eating a Mysterio, but put this over here. It might have been wrong to play the Killmonger, but I didn't want to risk them being able to pull Demon and then Killmonger with Dr. Octopus. What's a real card they play that punishes me for waiting a turn here? Is there anything? Alliance? Alliance not usually in these decks. Black Bolt is, well, so I can't play around Black Bolt. Iceman's a good shout. Absorbing Man. Maybe some of them play Absorbing Man. snap and shake them this turn, I think. Am I supposed to shake them this turn, though? Because they could Red Hulk. Red Hulk's the card they could play this turn. I don't think they'll punish me for skipping. And I get better cube equity skipping too.
Opponent snapped.
Oh god, I'm close to infinite. So they have Red Hulk and one card. How do they win? How does Red Hulk and one card beat me? Yeah, it could just be an Elias snap, but I'm beating Elias, yeah, because I'm winning all three. Just dead to Shang, sure. I don't think it's necessarily bad to stay in games where you die to Shang, but boomer snapping games where you die to Shang is so weird to me. Like, I think, like, staying for 4 and being like, you got it, sure. But, like, raising into I'm dead to your Shang-Chi is just like, it's so weird. Opponent hit their straight draw of the river. Better raise. All right, how many stat points do we come in with? We're rank 136. 80, 200. Chat, if you're wondering how much higher my MMR is than yours, remember this number. For reference, I've seen posts from people this season who entered Infinite with as little as 6,700 snap points. So this number doesn't matter. The 136 isn't the relevant number. The snap points that your MMR determines your starting snap points. So the higher your MMR, the more snap points you start with, the lower the less. I might favorite that one. It's not a bad sleeve. Let's get an informal sample enter. Enter with 8,200 stat points this season. How many did you enter with when you made it? For reference, the higher your internal MMR, the more stat points you start with. By the way, has anybody else had this problem? My Google Chrome doesn't offer me spell checking inside of composing tweets anymore. And I couldn't find a solution online when I Googled around. I just found generic spell checking is broken in Chrome, but my spell check works everywhere else. It's just broken on Twitter. I'm sure it's Elon's fault. It's an option in the text field, is it really? Weird. Okay. I've never seen that before. Wild. I'm glad I asked. Today I learned. All right, let's play a little bit more of this post-infinite and see how it feels against other humans. We'll get all human opponents post-infinite. It'll probably be like the same 4 human opponents. There's a good chance we gotta switch over to... Conquest to get a range, but we'll see. Go Vade! Thank you for the 66 months and that absurdly generous tier 3. Funny number soon indeed. Honestly, with Mockingbird in hand, I'm gonna Baron them on curve here, I think. It's kind of medium into Loki, but otherwise fine. If I was a snapping man, I'd snap on playing Mobius out this turn. Although I suppose a lot of these Loki decks have Rogue in them. Unless you hit their Loki with Baron, sure. Hercules. Hub Gaming. You want a Hood plus Mockingbird? Do I want to commit the Mockingbird that early? I guess it leaves me the flexibility to Shang plus Demon next turn. I kind of want to just do this. So I have the option to play for the center. Well, this also cleanly ensures that they have... Not playing Mockingbird means they have priority. So they took my Shang and my Killmonger, so I don't have to worry about those now. And they took the cards from my deck, and my tech cards aren't good against me here in this position. So they could have a 5 energy Mockingbird, but other than that, they just don't have any numbers here, yeah? This puts me to 12 here up to 18. They could have Mockingbird plus a 2-power 1-drop. Oh, Hercules is gonna kick Jeff out. That's fucking hilarious. Is that actually gonna win them the game? Mother of God. I just talked myself out of a win. My original line would have won. Rip. out of one with the Mockingbird on the right. That was definitely their best possible combination of 3 cards out of my deck, I think. But I talked myself into this. I don't have any changes I would make to this after the games we played. Everything feels like it has a purpose. I think Mobius and Shang-Chi are probably your flex slots, but I also think those are probably the 2 best tech cards for those slots right now. So the format changes are proven otherwise. Other options are like Rogue, Enchantress, or maybe like Luke Cage. Are we expecting a huge shakeup on Tuesday? It is worth noting that generally speaking, patches aren't aimed to rebalance the metagame. Patches largely exist for the purpose of redesigning cards they think need adjustments. Well, we can't play into Crimson Cosmos. Hopefully they can't either. Oh, you know what? Are they Cerebro 2 gaming? Maybe I should have left the Gamma Lab.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, if I eat this here, I can Mockingbird the Crimson Cosmos, yeah? Well, is this better? Shadow King's a 2/2. They're definitely a Shadow King deck. I already stayed for the stab. I am shocked that they Shadow Kinged on curve. That seems fucking awful. Maybe they have Blue Marvel as their last card. Would make sense. Shadow King's definitely an all-right place to be with people Angela. Alliath right. They're not Alliath deck, chat. Stop it. Get some help. Learning the output range of common B tier decks is the #1 thing you can do to get better at Marvel Snap and have better results. Don't do things like play around Alliath against Cerebro 2. Hey, he has 2 power. Yeah, that's my point, chat. Just because it has 2 power doesn't mean you're supposed to be playing around it. a content creator post a destroy deck with Gladiator in it? I've played against a lot of that so far today. I think I'm doing this, and then we could Jeff Killmonger next turn. Just wanna block their death ahead of time.
Enough said, Bubba.
To the people in chat that are now discussing the power level of Gladiator, yes, Gladiator is a generically good card. The Destroy deck, however, is not an archetype that wants to play generically good Marvel Snap cards. Destroy, as an archetype, is a heavy synergy deck that, generally speaking, does not have room to play cards that aren't heavily synergizing for them. Alright, so this Mobius is insane because they're the Mockingbird build, it looks like. A kinda awkward spot. Oh, are they just playing all hip variants? That could be it too. Well, there's definitely a Dan Hip Null, so I have to play for all three here so we beat Null. Also beats Dan Hip Goliath.
Victory.
That's definitely what's going on here, though. They're literally just a Dan Hip enjoyer. Thing! Thank you for the third of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Monkey Clop, 6 to the 11 months. Welcome back. That was not the Hood Nova Mysterio I wanted to draw in curve, but I'll take some cards here for sure. Worth noting that with Mobius, this pig will be free, which is nice. Alright, well that's funny right there. Alright, what makes Elsa not great right now? I think she's just not a great rate for her effect. I think the best way to compare Elsa is that Elsa's a 3/9 in many situations, while Elsa is a 3/9 in many situations, while Dazzler's a 2/8. I think is the best like one-to-one comparison. And like some decks could play both, but I think 3 energy for Elsa's effect is just kind of clunky. Insert Spider-Man meme here. I'm gonna limp for one here, but it might be right to leave. Put it also on the limp for one plan.
Victory.
All right, this deck was really fun. Excellent set. We used it to finish our infinite climb this morning. We beat a bunch of humans and obviously some bots along the way. I don't think I'd change anything. I think this is definitely one we'll have to revisit in the coming weeks. But this style of deck is one that I love. We've got a good mixture of disruption. Obviously, you know, Shang-Chi. We've got Mobius to break up their card disruption and Killmonger of our own. But like the big thing that stands out in my mind from this deck is that it's really resilient to opposing people trying to interact with us, right? Like, honestly, Shadow King's probably the best tech card against this, but, like, we're not weak to opposing Shangs. We don't really care about opposing Mobius. It tags exactly our Mockingbird, and that's it. We still get numbers into play. I think if you wanted to flex some slots, Mobius and Shang are probably the flex slots. Killmonger's a tech card, but it's also a core card that like gets rid of these as well, which is nice, and it's synergized with Angela. Spencer Wolfstrom, I think the win rate is just beyond irrelevant. Not only are there bots that padded it up from pre-infinite, but even those post-infinite games, right? Like where I look at it and I go, okay, this game is one we should leave, or okay, I just want to see it play out, or okay, this game we made one small mistake and we're supposed to sequence here. Yeah, this is like a sinner. Calling it a Synerjun deck is a great description of it. That's 110% what this is. A Synerjun deck. Just like individually good cards, interacts a little bit, also has some nice synergies between it.